Roblox just deleted this feature. Roblox just added something pretty weird and insane. Everyone hates this Roblox game and more wild news today. So if you're new here, please subscribe. For every subscriber on this video, I'll give away that amount of Robux, so you could bankrupt me. Also call my username and let's get into it. Alright, first to the story is a pretty insane yet weird Roblox update that they added recently. Blox News here tweeted out saying that you can now search models and meshes on the Roblox creator store by uploading an image. The search results will then show assets that closely match the content in the image. So yeah, it's just pretty insane, and as you can see in the video, you can literally search any image and upload any image from like your computer or whatever. And in the example, they uploaded the Roblox logo and it showed them a bunch of meshes and models of the Roblox logo because it recognized, it was that logo. And they did something more obscure where they uploaded like a pattern or whatever, and it kind of showed similar patterns and stuff like that, which is pretty crazy. And you can just put any image now. Kind of crazy and kind of wild feature, but also pretty useful. I know when looking for stuff in like the creator store, search is kind of broken a lot of times and it doesn't really give you what you want, but now you can upload like a reference image and it can hopefully bring it closer to what you're looking for, which is pretty crazy. Now with that being said, I think there is like an image limit and stuff like that, or like a file size, which makes sense, because I don't think they want anyone uploading anything like too insane. But I don't even think it matters because it's not like you're uploading it to the store, you're just uploading it for like a search reference. But in general, pretty cool and pretty insane Roblox update, and a lot of people are very excited for this because it's pretty useful. But anyways, with that being said, let's get into our next story of some pretty big drama going on in the community right now, and also to do with Bloxburg. Alright, so as I'm sure you guys are all aware, after so many years, Bloxburg finally went free recently, which sounds pretty good. Everyone's celebrating this. People have been waiting on Bloxburg to get free for so long, and now they can finally play it. The game had a bunch of players, and it was overall pretty big for the Roblox community just because Bloxburg has been one of the biggest games on the platform, still remaining paid, like it costs like 15 Robux. And the fact it's been like that for so many years, and now it's finally going free is pretty wild. But it finally opened up the game to a bunch more players and stuff like that, and it's very hype for the community. But with that being said, it's actually caused a bunch of drama from Bloxburg players who were here before, it went free, and it caused a lot of drama. Let me break down what's going on. So this tweet here kind of sums up all the drama and why people are angry. I'm sorry. Bloxburg has just become a laughingstock at this point. First you take away our high pay, then you make us faint now. You had ugly blue boxy parking indicators, you refuse to listen, you give us a couch and a trophy that apparently even the new players get. So yeah, everyone's kind of angry at Bloxburg right now for a bunch of stuff. They hate that the game went free, first of all. They don't like that they didn't really get much for the game going free, because apparently the items anyone can just get. They don't like the new updates. They don't like how everything's more expensive now. If you guys aren't aware what the whole fainting thing is, basically Bloxburg added it so if you don't take care of your character, you now faint and you have to pay like a fee, like a hospital fee, which is pretty dumb. And that was big drama a while ago if you guys remember. And that's still in the game. I don't think they removed it. So people are angry at them for that. They're angry at the new updates, and they're angry in general just because Bloxburg hasn't been doing anything good recently, they feel like. And also with that being said, the day Bloxburg went free, a lot of people were excited, not because the game was going free, but a lot of people thought that this was going to be a major Bloxburg update because they're hyping it up so much. And a lot of true Bloxburg fans thought that this was going to be some big update. However, the update brought nothing, it just made the game free. And as you can see here, tweets like this are people saying, a month and almost 3 weeks since the last update and we got nothing. This update better be worth the wait. So yeah, people are also mad just because they're like, we waited this long and you only made it open to free players. You didn't give anything else new for the current players, you know what I mean? So a lot of people are very angry at Bloxburg right now and think they're doing everything wrong, They think they're ruining the game. And in general right now, Bloxburg's under a lot of hate and drama. And they're kind of in a tough situation, I feel like, making the game free. Because on one hand, all the new players and free players are finally happy, They can finally access the game, play it, everything that they've been waiting for years for. So that part of the game's good. However, all their true players who've been playing and paid for the game are kind of upset because they're saying, yeah, I did nothing for us, we didn't really get anything, you're ruining the game by adding more pay to win stuff, the updates have been lackluster. And also with that being said, I've also seen a lot of tweets of people saying that they feel scammed because they spent 15 Robux and now everyone can get it for free, you know what I mean? And in general, I feel like this update kind of ruined the Bloxburg community a little bit because even though they're getting more players, their core, fans are kind of upset at them now. And it's a pretty big drama going on. In my opinion, I kind of agree with them just because it seems like Bloxburg doesn't really listen to their fans anymore. Like that last update and that last drama that we talked about with the fainting thing was kind of like a big turning point, I feel like. And the game's under a lot of fire right now. Let me know what you guys think though. Are the players in the right here or in the wrong? Let me know what you think. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of Roblox launching a new app. So Blox tweeted here to us saying that Roblox has officially released a roadmap for Roblox VNG Vietnam. According to the roadmap, they'll be conducting it this month, beta testing, and next month they'll officially release the app and re-enable Roblox purchases for Vietnam. But this actually gets more insane because there is some problems with this. Now before I break down what's different with this thing, if you're confused what this even is in the first place, let me explain what's going on. So for the longest time now, Roblox in Vietnam have kind of had some problems with servers and stuff like that, and in general it's been kind of broken. And if you guys remember, like a few months ago or so, there's a big problem where the Vietnam servers were shut down for almost like a whole month. You know, it was a massive problem. The servers are back now, but Roblox said that they're gonna launch a new Roblox version, kind of like Roblox China, for Vietnam, so they can play Roblox better. And this is what this is. It's called Roblox VNG because VNG Games is like a company that's kind of overlooking all this. It's like popular in Vietnam. And that's kind of the reason for this new Roblox app. It's basically Roblox China, but just for Vietnam. But there's some pretty interesting stuff with this new app. Firstly, it says here, in order to buy Roblox, you need to give your ID in order to purchase, as well as in order to play Roblox, you need to be above the age of 12, which is crazy. So already a bunch of younger players are completely banned from playing Roblox, and also a lot of people can't even buy Roblox anymore because you have to give an actual ID, which is wild. So already a lot of Vietnam players can't play, but it gets even worse because they said here that it seems like Roblox is only doing a mobile and tablet, meaning there's no desktop client app for the Vietnam according to the official support page, which is pretty crazy because desktop is a major part of players. So in general right now, Roblox Vietnam is kind of getting screwed over, it feels like. A lot of younger players can't play anymore when they could before. Now you have to give your ID to buy Roblox, which I don't think it was like that before. And obviously desktop and stuff like that obviously was supported before, but now it's not. So in general, even though this seems really good for Vietnam players, it actually seems pretty bad the more you look into it. But Roblox is launching a new app technically soon, and a lot of Vietnam players might not even be able to play Roblox anymore because of the new restrictions, which is pretty crazy. But anyways, that being said, our next story of Roblox bots are back. As we can see here, this person tweeted us saying that I was trying to get therapy in Roblox and this scam bot came out of nowhere. So yeah, as we can see here, scam bots are fully back in Roblox chats. I think they have been for a while. But as we can see here, they put like a Discord link and just say like, get in the server, join the server for like some free stuff and whatever, and they're spamming the chats right now, which is pretty crazy because I think they actually just put like a full-on link that you can straight up just join a Discord server and stuff like that. And sometimes people even put websites, which somehow doesn't even get blocked by moderation. And right now, as we can see, there's so much games right now and so much bots going around spamming games and spamming chats with Discord links, website links, and the bot problem on Roblox is back yet again, and it's pretty bad. I see a lot of people talking about this and they're getting like spammed with it, you know. It's a pretty big problem going on right now. So if you see any of these accounts spamming the chat and stuff like that, you could probably just block them so they don't fill up your chat, and honestly just ignore it, because any of the Discords and stuff is obviously just a massive scam. Also, with that being said though, if you guys remember, last time we seen this happen, a lot of people were actually buying fake verification to do this. So even if you see a verified user saying stuff like this, don't trust them at all, because it'll just be a bigger scam. And we actually have seen that happen before, like I said. So in general right now, Roblox scam bots are back, and you know, worse than ever, spamming chat, spamming games. But anyways, with all being said, here's the last story of Roblox deleting this feature, finally. And I say finally not because it's bad, but this has been delayed like 19 trillion times. Let me break down what's going on. Blox News here to us saying that tomorrow, June 17, 2024, all current user ads displayed on the Roblox website will be permanently removed. And starting today, new ones can be no longer created. So June 17th is today when I'm uploading it, so it should be gone. These type of ads were used to promote experiences, groups, and avatar items. Creators can continue using the form of advertising like sponsored experiences, sponsored items, and ads manager to acquire customers. So yeah, all those user-made ads you see around the platform, you know, advertising games, clothing, stuff like that, a lot of times they're memes, are now going to be officially gone forever, starting today. So when you go on Roblox right now, you might never see them ever again, which is pretty crazy. Now with that being said, a lot of you are probably thinking that you heard this before, and that's because you probably have, because for some reason, over these past few months or whatever, Roblox has announced this update and delayed it so many times. They've announced it's getting removed, and then they say, oh no, we're actually not removing it, we're delaying it. And then they announce it's getting removed again and then delay it. It's happened so many times now, but finally, it's done now. Today, the ads are going to be 100% deleted and removed from the platform. User ads are completely gone, and they're done from the platform now, which is pretty sad. Because obviously these ads were pretty good, even though it kind of got messed up over these recent years, you know, because people just do some weird ads. They were a core part of Roblox, and they were very good to advertise games and stuff like that. And also, that being said, this was a pretty unique Roblox feature. Not many other games or companies do stuff where the ads on the platform are actually made by the users, you know? It's a very unique and cool thing just to Roblox. But that one unique thing that they had, they actually got rid of and replacing it with something more basic, which is pretty disappointing. And I'll be very sad right now because these ads were pretty iconic, even if you thought they were annoying at some points. And for wondering what they're going to be replaced with, they're going to be replaced with in-game ads, and also the ads like sponsored games tab you see on your homepage and stuff like that. And those are going to be the only ways to advertise now, which is pretty unfortunate because I think it's even harder for smaller developers now to advertise their games and stuff like that. And it also means you're probably going to see more sponsored and in-game sponsors now, which is obviously kind of annoying. And with that being said, if you enjoyed, check a video to find out why something is destroying Roblox right now, and see you in the next one.